Right, so if you've been following my channel, by now it's no secret that I am a big Spidey fan. Shocker, right? Yeah. However, there's this one adorable little series, goes by the name of Marvel's Spider-Man, made in 2017, that I have a few words to say about. I was trying to figure out how I wanted to go about this, if I wanted to make a critique on it, if I wanted to just rant about it, and I chose the latter, because anything I say about Marvel's Spider-Man, the only differences between Marvel's and Ultimate or Spectacular would be things I would be ranting about anyway. So here we go. Let's talk about Marvel's Spider-Man 2017. First, I would like to make it clear that I don't hate the series. I just acknowledge that it's not very good. My bias still keeps me coming back, and it's clear that the team behind the show is building up to something different, and I kind of want to see where all this ends up. That said, it currently is different and not in a way that I actively enjoy. While I'm a big fan of everything Spider-Man, I would not say that I'm an expert on Spidey lore or anything. I've only read select comics, and most of those were actually Spider-Gwen instead of the original Spidey. But from what I do know, which I like to think is still a lot, this vastly deviates from the story. And yeah, maybe it's trying to be a brand new story, never before seen, and it is succeeding in that, but something about it seems off. A lot of the decisions made are, It kind of seems like anti-fan service sometimes, actively trying to confuse or anger the fan base. Most of these moments have to do with the character decisions. For example, I do not understand Harry Osborn in this at all. His life doesn't actually suck for once. He's a genius, he has more than just Pete as a friend, including his own father who does in fact spend time with him. Because of this, he doesn't have any actual motives for his actions. Why actually does he hate Spidey again? It's like he's taking Jay Jonah's job, who, by the way, doesn't even show up, at least hasn't so far. It doesn't have anything to do with his dad like it would normally. It just seems to be out of nowhere. This goes for Miles and Gwen too, and to some extent Anya. Miles usually becomes Spider-Man to carry on the mantle left by a dead Peter, as well as pass on the lessons learned from his late father. But here, Pete's still alive, and so is Miles Morales, so why is he doing this again? Oh right, yay, I can fight bullies now! It feels shallow and shoehorned. I wish there were some deeper meaning behind it all. As of the time I'm recording this, Gwen has yet to be a spider, but they already said she will be, and I already cannot figure out why. Besides, my friends are doing it. Normally, Gwen does the Spider-Man thing to protect people like yet another dead Peter Parker, who she could not save when he tried to be like her. And she especially wants to protect her dad, her only family. But here, Pete's a living spider, and her only family is her Uncle Raymond, who turns out to be evil? Where's George Stacy? He isn't Spider-Gwen exclusive. Gwen isn't going to have any reason to join. I honestly don't understand. Even Anya has only shown up a handful of times, and they say she's going to be Spider-Girl, because she is, at some point, Spider-Girl, but I don't know, it's just, the whole thing is weird, it's done strangely. But by far, the most criminal decision made to the fate of any character in the show, this guy. This is Mary Jane Watson's only appearance so far, and it was only mentioned in a throwaway line at a football game. Excuse me? Mary Jane doesn't have to be a main support or anything if you don't want her to be, but this is just low. It would have been better if she wasn't there at all. Pete himself is fine. His voice took some getting used to, even though I actually really like Robbie. But it's fine in the long run.
Hello, world! My name is Peter Parker, but you might know me as Webface! No, that doesn't sound right.
I also appreciate that they bring up the fact that he is very smart, more than Spec or Ultimate did. But sometimes it just gets a little obnoxious, and even if it wasn't, he goes to a school for geniuses. Every spider on the team is super smart, and when everyone's super, no one will be. Now there's nothing special about it. It's not a defining trait because literally everyone shares that trait. Literally everyone. Come to think of it, I can't think of a single villain, hero, nor support character who has shown up and wasn't revealed to be extremely smart. That is, except Flash Thompson, and you know what? He's the best character in the whole show, hands down. He is the shining star in the series, and while that is great for him, I think it says a lot about the program as a whole. Want to continue the conversation? Express your thoughts in the comments below. You could also join the new Discord server and be a part of the Connoisseur community. Link is in the description below, along with my Twitter and my new Instagram. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more animation rants, reviews, and commentary. With that out of my system, I'm gonna have a good time today, and I hope you do too. Thanks for watching.